Today we'll be showing you how the customers at the storefront for your Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace web store would be able to subscribe to your subscription product, how they can make the payments, and how they can subscribe to the subscription products very easily. So right now here we have, for example, a product that's a subscription product, a newspaper, and I want to add it to cart. I can add it to cart and make it checkout, and that would be delivered to my home. But if I want to subscribe it on a recurring or a timely based system there, then I just need to subscribe to the same. So if I tap here on the subscribe button, I'll have the subscription plans for this particular subscription product, and from here we can see the name of the plan. So this is monthly. This was the test one that you'll see when we show you the admin backend panel, how we create these things and all, and how we can set up the title and the description. This is the title, this is the description. So you can choose the subscription start date. You can check the initial fee, if any, the subscription charges for your subscription product. To subscribe, you just need to tap here on the subscribe now button, and that subscription product would be added to your cart. As you can see right now with the details, the subscription is for the newspaper subscription. Start date is 10/7/2020. So at that time, on this day, depending upon the tenure of the subscription product itself, the renewal will be made on that particular day. So for if we are going for a monthly one, then you can just see that we can do it on a monthly basis. And then we have the initial fees, the price. We can make the change in quantity as well, and now the customer can easily make a proceed to check out with the subscription product from the ease of his home. And here we have the subscription product with the details. We can choose our shipping method for the subscription product, if the subscription product needs delivery. Otherwise, if it's a virtual product, then there's no need to set up the shipping. And then place order. Here you can, on the right hand side, see the order summary, the complete summary. The order has been placed. Let's check the details of the order itself. So right now I've made use of the check and money order, and you will be seeing that we can add multiple payment methods, say, for the customers. And just to give you a sneak peek for that, and we'll be having the Webkul referring PayPal Express checkout payment method at the checkout time that can be chosen by the customers. And in the configuration settings, in the later of this video, we'll be seeing how we can set them up very easily from the backend, and the details can be found in the user guide in the description below. And if the customer chooses the PayPal, he'll be redirected. Here you can see the pay with details and the rest of the details, and here you can see the start date, the initial fee, the subscription charge, and if any shipping, if it's not a virtual product or a service product that doesn't require shipping. And then the customer can just tap here on the agree and continue button to place the order. And same is for the other payment method that we have provided. That's the Webkul recurring strike payment method, and that can also be made use by the customers to make a subscription recurring payment there for the subscription product itself. And that would navigate the customers to the Stripe gateway. As you can see, here you can see the initial fee for the dairy products is $20, the product price 85, and it would be billed monthly depending upon the thing which subscription plan you have chosen. If you have chosen weekly, then it would display weekly, otherwise daily, monthly, or whatever you have chosen that has already been created by the subscription product owner. So this can be done, or the subscription products can be created by the admin for his name and all products, and for the marketplace vendors as well. So after the customer flow here, we'll just see how we can create the subscription products from the vendor's end. And here the order details for the customer shows the name of subscription, the price 30, ordered 1, and the subscription name, the start date, the initial fees there, if any, and the payment method. So the Stripe and the PayPal Express one would be displayed if they are chosen by the customers, and I've just shown you. And what if there are two subscription products in the cart? For that, if the admin has set the allowed multiple subscriptions in cart as yes, then their start and the duration type should be same. Only then the subscription product can be added to the cart to make a checkout. So let's see that as well. Let me tap here on the reorder button. It's in the cart. Let's make it 2 units. Update shopping cart. Alright, now it shows 2 subscription products are there right now. So now we can make it checkout very easily by tapping the proceed to checkout and the normal way for placing the order for a subscription product. Now let's see how the vendors would be able to create the subscription product. So I'll just go to my account. So this is the customer account right now. So let me log into the vendor account. So here we have the vendor panel on the left hand side. So here we'll be able to see the recurring subscriptions, and from here the vendors can manage the product subscriptions. So let me open the manage product subscriptions section. So under the manage subscriptions, here the vendors would be able to find all of the created subscriptions for their products. So right now we don't have any one there. So we can also unsubscribe the customers who have subscribed to any subscriptions by choosing the customer first and then choosing the unsubscribe from the drop down. Let's create a new product. So for that, let's go to the new product section. So I'll just add a newspaper, like give me a minute for that. The product that I earlier showed you, that was of the admin. So I'll set it as news subscription. Let's make it news subscription 1 2 3. I'll just set some description, short description, the SKU, the price, and I'll just set the stock here, visibility, and news paper subscription, and I'll just copy that up. So this is just a small demo, and now let me add the image. Okay, it's uploaded. Now for the product, while you're creating a new product, the vendor will find this drop down here, that's the subscription, whether it's a subscription product or not, and you want to apply a subscription to this product. So for that, you'll just choose it as a yes, and this will be seen in the case of the admin as well in the configuration settings when we take you to that in the later of this particular video. So let's tap here in the create configuration, and from here we can choose the configuration that we want to use. So I'll just choose monthly, and weekly. We'll set the subscription title, weekly, the description, the initial fee, the subscription charge, same for monthly, some description, some initial fee, the subscription charge, continue, and let's tap here in the save product. Alright, let's choose it as a no, and let's tap save. So if it's a virtual product, there's no need to choose the weight. Basically you want to set it as no, and there should be no shipping as well. If it's a product that is some kind of a service that has weight is something like that, then you can set that up. So the product has been saved, as we can see, and so let's now check this product at the storefront. So this is the vendor's product now. Here we have the subscribe button. It will take us to the product page. Subscribe. I've chosen the weekly and the monthly one for the subscription, $1, $2. Initial and the subscription, 3 and 76. We can choose a start date for the subscription. This is the monthly, this is the title, this is the description for that, so you can add more description as well. So now let's make a checkout, and let's choose the monthly, and for that I'll have to choose my start date for my subscription, the recurring subscription, and then I'll just tap here on the subscribe now button. The product gets added to the cart. I actually have okay. Alright, now you can see that this thing comes up that says you cannot add any other subscription product with the other product. So as we know that at a time we can add a product that has the same start date and the tenure as well. So these two are two different products. If I show you, I'll just open, this is the vendor's product. and this one is the admin's product. So if I tap here on this subscribe, here we have the rest in monthly, but here we can see that for this we have the weekly and the monthly, so they are totally different there. So to add the vendor's product, this one we can have this product, the vendor's product or the admin's product, and we can have multiple quantities for that, but two different products that are not having the same duration or the other thing that I've talked about, then we cannot add them. So I'll just remove the admin's product. Now I'll tap on subscribe for the monthly one. I'll choose the date, subscribe, it gets added. You can see, let's make a checkout. So here we have the order summary. The initial fee is 3, the subtotal 76, the subscription price, the details here as you can see with the title, start, and the initial amount, and I'll just place the order. So that's how this particular thing works. Basically, how the vendors can create the subscription products. They can also set up the Stripe and the PayPal details under their own account to receive the amount from the admin after a subscription product has been purchased by the customers for their products. And similarly, the admin can also make the initial configuration settings for the payment methods to accept the payments within the marketplace itself, and then it can be transferred to the vendors using the Stripe or the PayPal itself. And also do remember to subscribe us, and please keep subscribed, and you can tap the bell icon as well to get the latest updates on the latest products and the innovations that we're bringing in for the e-commerce sector for the different marketplace or the default store platforms that we have for the open sources. So let's check the details of this particular order. The vendor product. Alright, we're good to go. Now after the customer has placed the orders for the subscription products, he can go to my subscription section, and they have the order IDs along with the reference, the profile ID, the product names for the subscription products purchased. Here we have the daily supplements, dairy products, and the subscription type, weekly, monthly basis, the other details, the status. And from here the customers can view the details of the particular subscription and can unsubscribe to the subscription as well by just tapping here on this particular unsubscribe link. And this is the view subscription details, and from here as well you'll find all the details here, and along with the start date that's there, and you can also unsubscribe to this particular subscription from this section as well. Now let's see how to manage the PayPal and the Stripe details, and for that we'll have to navigate to the marketplace dashboard, and here they'll find the recurring subscriptions, and from here you'll set up your PayPal details like your ID, your first name, last name. Just tap here on the save button. The same goes with the Stripe itself. You have the recurring subscriptions. So here you have the recurring subscriptions, because right now I don't have those two payment plugins installed right now, but in the configuration settings I'll show you the rest of the setup there, and those two would also be set up here for basically for setting up the vendors details for the PayPal and the Stripe. As I'm just shown you here, recurring subscriptions, connect to Stripe, and to the PayPal details as well. So basically that is shown like this: recurring subscriptions, then we have the manage product subscriptions and connect to Stripe, and manage the PayPal details. And under the recurring subscriptions, earlier we had nothing there, if you remember, because we hadn't made the payments. But let's see what comes up here right now. Alright, right now we can see the manage subscriptions, and here is the subscription with the order ID, the name of the products itself, customer's name, the status, the action column where we have the option to view the subscription details. As you can see, right now I had chosen the different payment methods, so the details are different there. So here we have the subscription information and the details there itself. Now let's see how the admin can make a mass payout to the marketplace vendors. We'll go to the PayPal mass payment menu here, tap on the manage PayPal mass payment. This brings up the complete list of the payments that needs to be done to the marketplace vendors, and that would bring up a complete list here. And this comes up after the PayPal has been used by the customers to make the payment at the checkout time. Then that payment thing comes up here, and from here the admin can then make a mass payment to the vendors there. So that was much about the front end workflow. Let's get to the back end now. So now let's see the admin backend panel configuration for this particular plugin. That's the multi-vendor marketplace recurring subscription plugin. So we'll be first checking the initial configurations, and then we'll see how the admin can create the subscription products and the different options that are available to him. So let's hop into the backend panel by entering my username and password from my Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace backend panel. So to make the initial configuration settings, I'll just navigate through after the successful installation. I'll be navigating through stores and then configuration. And here on the configuration page, just under the Webkul block, we have the subscription configuration, as you can see. So we have the general settings here. So basically, you'll have the other payment methods as well. So I'll just show you that as well in a bit. So first, let's go to the general settings. So here you can enable or disable this particular functionality for the web store itself by choosing a yes. Otherwise, to disable this subscription feature or the facility within your marketplace store, just choose a no for that. Then we have the subscription price scope. So here the admin can choose it as a global or a store view, and global will be entirely for the complete store itself, and the store view can be chosen, and using that we can set the subscription price scope to particular store views as well. Then we have the enable discount on the subscription. So the admin can allow basically the discounts on the subscriptions as well if he chooses this option as a yes. Otherwise, to not allow the discounts on subscriptions, you can choose no for this general settings that we have for the subscription products. And then we have allow multiple subscriptions in cart, whether you want to allow your customers to add multiple subscription products into the cart. If you choose it as a yes, then only then the multiple subscriptions can be added to the cart when both of the subscription products basically if the start and the duration types are the same. So the start dates and the duration type should be same, otherwise they'll not be able to make a checkout using two or multiple subscription products in the cart. Otherwise, for a single subscription product in the cart, just choose it as a no. And then you have the allowed payment methods to buy the subscription. So from here the admin can select the payment method, and here he can make a multi select as well. So in a while I'll be showing you that as well. We'll have to configure the PayPal and the other payment methods available, like the Stripe as well. And so these payment methods that the admin has chosen here would be visible to the customers at the checkout time when they're placing the order for the subscription product. So that was the basic initial configuration. Before making use of this particular plugin, then just tap here on the save configuration button to save the configuration for this plugin itself. Now let's see how we can configure what we say as the PayPal and the Stripe settings for the multi-vendor marketplace recurring subscription plugin. So for that, we'll go to sales, and then we'll be tapping here on the payment methods, and here we'll just scroll down to the section that says Webkul recurring PayPal express checkout payment method, and we'll just tap on that. And from here the admin can configure the basic settings for the PayPal itself. So to enable this solution, you just need to choose it as a yes. You can choose the mode of this particular plugin for use, like in testing for the sandbox, or in the production or the live mode. For the sandbox, choose it as a yes, otherwise choose it as a no for the production mode. Here you can set the title that would be visible to the customers at the checkout time while they're selecting this particular payment method. And here you need to enter your merchant PayPal ID, your PayPal API user name, your PayPal API password, and the signature for the same. So basically all of these four things that we need here, and two more just down below that. That's the client ID, the secret ID for your PayPal recurring express checkout payment method. For this, you can create an account at PayPal, and I'll just show you where you can know how to get these complete details for these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 points here. That's the merchant PayPal ID, username, password, signature, then the client ID, and the secret ID. So within the user guide of this particular plugin that you'll find within the description below, kindly go through this index here. You'll just have to tap on that, and that brings up the table of contents. From here you can check the retrieving of the PayPal and the Stripe credentials, how you can get them up for your plugin here for use. Then you can also check the set the webhooks and Stripe for the plugin itself. Then you'll have the retrieving the client ID and the key for PayPal, and similarly retrieving the client ID and the key for Stripe. So you can go through all of these 4 topics here on the left hand side panel, as you can see, and get to know how we can get these credentials for both the PayPal and the Stripe as well. So if I tap here on the retrieve, so here you can see the complete details for the same, and the same goes for the webhooks, the complete details for the webhooks for the Stripe itself. And if I go to the retrieving of the client ID, here you can see the complete details out there for that. You can go through each of them point by point to get to know the same, how to retrieve the client ID for the PayPal and the Stripe as well. And then you can make use of them here within these spaces that you have. Then you can choose the payment for the from the applicable countries, whether you want to have all countries or specific countries. And you can choose your specific countries according to your own requirements there. So for now we'll just make it as all out countries. Then you have to enter your client ID, secret ID, and then we have the Webkul recurring Stripe payment method. So you can enable this solution as well by choosing a yes. Similarly, you'll set up the title, choose the sandbox mode by yes, otherwise live for by making it as a no. Type of integration, Stripe connect with standard, or is it a custom account? Then you'll have to enter your API publishable key, client ID, account ID, API secret key, then the name that you want to display on the form where the payment would be made. You can set that up. The payments applicable from, the minimum order total that would allow the Stripe payment method, and the maximum order total can also be set up, and then the sort order for the same. And after configuring your Webkul recurring Stripe payment method as well as the Webkul recurring PayPal Express checkout payment method, when you save the configuration, then all of these payment methods would then be visible under here. That's the subscription configuration. And when we go to the general settings, here we have the allowed payment methods to buy these subscriptions. So these payment methods would also be visible there, and that would be somewhat as you can see here right now, Webkul recurring PayPal Express account payment and the Webkul recurring Stripe payment method, and this would be accessible to the customers, and then they can make the recurring payments for your subscription products. So that was the initial configuration and the payment method configuration that I've shown you. Now after that, let's see how the admin can manage the subscriptions for his own products. So after the installation, you'll have this recurring option here on the side panel for the admin. Just tap that up. That brings up the manage duration type and manage subscriptions. So first we'll go through the recurring options that we have, then I'll show you how we can apply the subscription to the product from the backend, and thereafter we'll see the rest. So let's go to the manage duration types and the manage subscriptions. So under the duration type, basically, as you can see from here, we can add the duration types like weekly, monthly, yearly, or fortnightly, whatever you want like that. For weekly we have 7, we can make it 14, 30, 365. So this is the duration for your subscription product. So you can also enable, disable anyone, or can delete anyone by choosing them up or in bulk as well. You can edit any of the created duration types, and to add a new one, you just tap here in the add duration type, and from here you'll set up the info for your duration type that you want to create, the new duration type for your subscription product. So you can set the duration title, for example, I'll set it as a rest, duration days 14, enabled, and the sort order I'll set it as 2, save, record saved. Let's go back. So after this duration, the recurring payment would be deducted from the customer's account. So now we have the rest, that was for 14, the status, and the rest of the details. We can tap here on the edit to edit this particular thing. or the duration type that we have. We can change the name, duration, the status, sort order to be displayed for the display at the uh, applicable section where we will be applying the what we say as the subscription to the product. Now let's go back. So that was about the managed duration types, and you have the complete list of the durations that you've created, and these would be available to you when you're creating a new or in editing an old product, so as to apply the subscription to that particular product. Now comes the other section, that's the managed subscriptions. So here you'll find the complete list of subscriptions that have been made by the customers for your subscription products, and you can also uh, uh, make use of the unsubscribe button here to unsubscribe any customer from the subscription that he has applied to. So here you have the product name, customer name, subscription type, created action, and the reference profile ID as well. So now let's see how the admin can add a subscription to a product. So for that we'll just go to catalog and then products. So here we can add the subscription to a new product or an already created product as well. So first let's try to create a new product and add the subscription to it. So I'll just create a subscription product like a newspaper. You can get it on daily basis as well, or on monthly basis. If you're going for daily basis, you'll have to pay daily. Otherwise, if you go for monthly, you'll be able to subscribe if there are any subscription plans, and according to that you can also get a lower price. And then on those subscription dates, the amount would automatically be deducted there, or whatsoever the need be there. So I'll just set the product name as news subscription, and all right, the new subscription, I'll set the price as 100. I'll set the subscription quantity can be set also in stock, catalog and search. You can choose the category we want to set this up. I'll just choose it sales. Now for now you can create a subscription category as well. Now how to apply the subscription? So for that we'll just scroll down. Here we have the subscription configuration. We'll choose yes to enable this particular subscription that we want to apply to this particular product. Then tap here on the edit configuration. This brings up the complete list of subscription types that we have created. So here we have the rest one as well for 14 days. So I can choose this. We can set the subscription. So let's set the subscription title. This subscription. I'll just copy that in the description for this subscription description. So this will be the title for the subscription, and then the description for the subscription itself. We can set an initial fee, then we can charge according to our needs, and we can also choose others as well. Then we'll have to add these details as well. For now I'll just tap in the continue, and let me add one image to this particular product, and then we're good to go. So I'll just go here, tap here, choose the image, tap save, and our subscription product is created, as you can see. So this is the news subscription product that we have just created, and we have just shown you in the front end as well. And let's give it a one more view. So from the front end, let me search for the news subscription. So this is how the product is visible at the storefront, and from here you can add the product to the cart directly and make a checkout with a single product item. Otherwise, if you want to subscribe to this newspaper then you can just tap here on the subscribe button, and we'll go to the product page itself for the subscription product. We can tap here on the subscription, and here you can see that I had chosen rest, and the heading was test subscription. The description itself, we can choose the start date for the subscription, and then here you can see the initial fee that we had added, the subscription charge as well. Then just tap here on the subscribe now button. It gets added to your cart, and then make a checkout to place the order for the recurring subscription products within your store. So that was much about the plugin itself. I hope it helped you out, and do give it a thumbs up by liking this particular video. If you want to see more of the videos, as you can see here, with different features that bring in different complex features for your e-commerce stores, your marketplace stores, your mobile applications. And apart from that, if you have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then kindly get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.us.com. And kindly go to our social networks as well and give us a hello there as well. And thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.